Alright. Let's do some editing. Alright, okay. Ugh. This is... A pro streamer would have had this done already, but I need to update my stream information. Okay, that should be good. Alright. Hey. I am indeed the #1 fan. I'm actually going to do a little baby VOD review really quick. Alright. So, I don't know if you guys knew about this, but they started off with some tech issues. So, first round is, nobody knows what happened. Actually, I think the first 2 or 3 rounds, nobody knows what happens. They have this really cool, like, texture cropping thing. So, I guess I'll just look at agent comps for now. I'll go back to agent select for that. Okay. So, solo duelist from Outlaws with Jett, Breach. I actually think Breach is super good. Yeah, I like their comp for Split. I do like the Killjoy on Split, but Cypher is also very viable. And then Sage is just really good. I would say Astra probably over Omen here, but at this level it's like whatever you're most comfortable on, so who knows. So I don't know. Pretty good comp. And then over here we have the Viper, and I do like Viper. Cakes has a great Viper. I forget who is John Dario. Who is John Dario? At this level. Yeah. Well, the expectation is in pro play. Okay. The expectation is in pro play that, like, the difference between your best agent and your second best agent isn't very significant. So, like, an Omen over an Astra in pro play really comes down to which is the stronger character. But when you're not a pro, it's more about what you're best at. We're the real pros here? Yeah, okay. Agreed. Okay, so then we have the traditional fuck it Sova, which Sova on Split is a bit of a meme, but that's all I'll say about that. Jett's good, just overall. Double Duelist is interesting. I think Raze is probably the best duelist over Jett. I think Raze is insane. So I like this comp except for the Sova. Maybe, I don't know. Probably an Astra, right? Viper Astra is just the broken shit right now. So yeah, we get to see this really cool... This is round 1. This is all of round 1 and 2. So, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to assume it was a tragic classic pistol loss for Impulse. I'm going to move on to the first round I can see. Okay. Midway through round 2. I think this is just a gun different. Nope. Alright. Fucking hell. I forgot that it came back up. Get me out of here. I felt so bad for the guy because he came back and he apologized like 4 times for the technical difficulties. I was like, it's alright, chill. It happens. Okay, so now it's a bonus. Insta break the wall. You love to see it. Really weird wall. I think that was just reacting to the boombot, but like, if you're giving up all this space, that wall's not gonna do much, and then Salty Drifter doesn't even get out based on it. They have a lot of map control though. This is very bold of Bawking Outlaws because they've played Impulse before, right? And you can see we already have Jett and Killjoy already pushed up like almost all the way through sewers and spawn. And from the first time they played, Cakes just got a ton of value from lurking. So this is very interesting for them to just immediately go hard into the flanks already. I think I don't remember if it works out for them, but and I don't know if they used any utility. I think they were just blind going through here, so that's a little risky. But they hear a bunch of shit in mid, so it's a good play. But I think the Killjoy gets no value here, right? Yeah. They're in a good position. Oh no, the Killjoy does get one. Yeah, so Dunk Diddy is like the raid boss on this team. So he gets a good flash there. Let's see that again. Okay, so interesting. So he aftershocks this whole hallway in order to keep them from rushing him, and then he does a flash and peeks off of his own flash. He finds 2. He dinks cakes and then doesn't finish off the kill, and then just finishes off the guy who's 1 HP. Don't mind that. Just take what you can get. So yeah, that was a good crunch in mid. They had all the information that everyone was there from the wall going down, so I guess it was a good wall, but I still don't agree with it. I like their setup. I don't like how the Killjoy pushed past her turret. I think that's an odd play. I think if she was going to push anywhere, she should have pushed ropes, because then this is still watching if they get on the site, and she could have had an alarm bot here maybe. But maybe she didn't have the money for that. It is a bonus round. And they will have chat up for the entire time. This Varses guy leaves as soon as Outlaws go down, I think. Unlucky. What is that meant to stun? Just heaven, I guess. So yeah, they gave up A pretty much for free because it was just the turret playing. But they got enough value in mid where this is like still a really good position for them. And I guess capitals don't mean anything, so not Ika is Sonatica. I don't want it on half speed anymore. Ooh, that is a reload and a half. Reloading out in the open. Yeah, I kind of like him peeking that. It wasn't quite a jiggle peek. He just got lucky that you were reloading, but just doing that little peek so that this guy can get out of screens is good. And I think, yeah, you get fucked by him because he knows he can just walk up for free. Good retake by them. It was a weird round though. If this fight went the other way, I didn't exactly see how it went down. That could have been way different, because then you'd have had the crunch on them instead of them having the crunch on you. 3-0, and then you guys still have money for a pretty decent buy, I think, right? Don't remember. Oh wait, is this the double maybe shotgun round? This might be. Well, there were a couple of those actually, so. Yeah, okay, it looks like it's Speckies. So, this is an interesting setup. The fucking... I've never seen a 4-1 split on split this far apart, with the Sova being the one that's out. I would expect like this to be like the Rays or something, really. Somebody who can get value by themselves. The Sova being out here means that any information gain you would have gotten, even though it's split, goes away. You have Dunk Diddy playing contact off the turret. Actually, he's not even doing that because I'm pretty sure he peeks that, which is weird. They're just getting no value out of turret, so interesting. And then Ropes is pretty much locked down by Killjoy. Sage is probably going to wall mid, the classic split wall. And then it looks like their Omen is set up for a Paranoia play with a Jet Dash, but I don't think it actually goes down like that for them. Yeah, he's waiting for the Paranoia. I bet this just goes horribly wrong. No? Well, okay. I think that was just a bad timing on the Omen's part, because the Jet clearly wasn't ready to dash forward. At the very least, he should have like waited a few seconds, because, I mean, you can see the Jet's already backing up. So the paranoia blinds 4, but you gain 0 information, and everybody on impulse just backs up. And what you've done is you've wasted your only flashes, omen, and bot like 2 seconds off the clock. So that was a good idea of a play, a little bit uncoordinated. Wall still hasn't gone down in mid yet, so that's interesting. Yeah, and look, he's just peeking long. Dunk Diddy is. So he starts playing here to play contact off the turret, which I like, but then he immediately rotates back sight. I'm not sure why he does that. And then he just dry peeks and gets back into screens, peeks again. Why? I don't know. They're not using the Killjoy turret for each other. I feel like it's just the Killjoy has her set up for her, and then the Breach is like, yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, I didn't see how Scooter Boy got that kill. So Paranoia gets 4. Raise nades, forces the Jet to dash out. I didn't actually notice that. Smoke goes down, and then it's a spam through the smoke, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, they heard the orb. That's not... I don't mind that play on either side. It's just like... Actually, that's a really bad smoke. I just noticed that. Interesting. So maybe it wasn't to spam through smoke. Maybe they just saw you. But you got the knives and got the trade off of that because of the old orb. So it works out. Okay. Nerf the Frenzy once again. Yeah, I mean, it's... Look, I'm a huge fan of Sova on every single map, except for this one. This arrow. This could easily be a Sky Flash, which you have 3 of, and it also blinds them. Like, this covers 1, 2 angles. Just play Sky, man. Yeah. Amazing. Dunk Diddy just full runs into the tag because he knows he's gonna blind. They both miss the frags, and then he gets it anyway, so screw everything I just said. Give us the Sova. Cake's lurking again. I would have liked to see a little more of the 4-1 splits with Cakes being the one, because he can set up his wall and then lurk, and Cakes is really good at lurking. He's like the one person I paid attention to in the last match. So, I mean, it worked out here because Austin got all day for free, but yeah, I think the plant's gonna go down a little late. Yeah, not late. What am I talking about? It's a great Viper wall. Cakes has amazing Viper walls. They're all so good. Yeah. And then it go with the knives. Not much I'm gonna say about that. It was worth it in the end because of how good it goes with knives to trade the Ray's life for the ult orb, but just chalk that up to being unlucky. So now they lose the next 3, I think. So they have a full buy here. And wow, look at the frag difference. They have a guy who's 0-2 and they have a guy who's 8-2. That's fucking crazy. I don't think their Sage has gotten much value out of wall either. Killjoy doing the exact same setup. They're doing the same paranoia play. Yeah. That's such a bad play, man. Because you can see how... Just watch how early the Omen does the flash. And, like, the Jet peeks the angle, sure. But nobody's gonna be there unless they're full sprinting. He does the paranoia immediately. You gotta wait, like, 3 or 4 seconds and do that. And then you might get value out of it. Especially because, I mean, they should know that Impulse goes a little bit slow off the rip. Unless it's just Sonatica, Ica, pushing random areas. This is a mess of smokes in mid. I mean, they're good smoke, or the second one's a good smoke. I just don't think you needed the first one. What is that arrow? How did he get that there? What a nerd. What a nerd. Of course he has a lineup for that. I don't even think he meant for it to go there. I think he meant for it to go on site. Because that doesn't actually clear a place that people tend to hold. If people are holding there, then you don't need to scout that. You can just take site. What a nerd. Anyway. Duelist in mid. Oh, gets a pick. I want to see how that happened, actually. I think they just wait for smokes to go down and walk in. Yeah. Just gets him off the smoke dissipating. Oh, focus. Focus up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Dunk Daddy is a really good player, but a lot of the spots that he has for his breach util just takes him out of the fight. Like, he's literally in spawn right now, and I know he's going to send, like, a fault line through mid or something, but, I mean, it's a little too late. I only really like that fault line if they were going to go through for an aggro play. Yeah, he sends the fault line, where's my pen, through here, but that's after this guy has already died, and this person has already fell off. So, I don't know what you do there. I think you probably do it early, because he's holding this angle, right? He's holding this angle. The Omen is. And the smoke dissipates and he gets domed off of it. So maybe play more passive, play like on top of the box, wait for the fault line to go through, and then double peek off that through here. It still takes the breach out of the fight. I mean, you could do the same value from inside here. So, and then you could, you know, peek off your own flashes once you're there. So, he's a little far back. But the timing was also off, so it wasn't the only thing that went wrong there. And then same exact Killjoy setup, which I think only the turret has been scouted. I don't think they've actually run into the alarm bot yet. Nope, they just found it. So interesting nade. I think he was expecting the Killjoy to be playing off the alarm bot, so he just threw the nade to prevent that and rotated out because they got a second kill in heaven. But at the same time, you lose B main control. It's tough, it's tough. Ooh, I like this play from Matt, rotating back. He knows he doesn't need to anymore. Oh, this round was tragic. So, I know that, like, you have most of the site control on both sides, right? So, they clear long there. My headset just turned off because I don't have audio on. There we go. So they see that long is clear, but I don't know. This basically comes down to a 2-2, and there's 50 seconds on the clock. Like, unless you and there's one person left, unless you think that one of them has, like, I don't know, somehow gone through here when you weren't looking and is waiting, or maybe gone through here. Like, you're worried about getting timing through mid, or they already passed you on ramps, but I don't see any reason not to just rotate back through sewers and go to B. Or, at the very least, have the duelist start rotating through spawn. Like, because I think, if I remember correctly, Ika goes and clears the rest of site, and then Jandari follows him up. Meanwhile, these two are going to plant on A. So it's just a little disjointed. Yeah. So he's full clearing site. I think at this point they hadn't made a decision on where to plant, and they had no information on where he was, so they both get popped from heaven, and now it's in a weird situation where you have to retake the site you already took without bomb down. But Result makes it easy, so you know he's somewhere in heaven. Nice shot by him to even get that kill, and then desperately running for the plant. Okay. Yeah, so that was a decent round until the end. Like, the early and mid round was really good. The late round fell apart a little. I think you guys got a little complacent, if I'm honest. But overall, there's a lot of discipline being shown from Impulse. Magic Man putting his Killjoy stuff down. You love to see it. Yeah, they play the same setup every round so far on defense, so I mean, they varied the turret placements by like putting it slightly to the left or right on Heaven. They do different things on different rounds. Like this, we have a deep smoke, and then we have, I forget his name, the Jet taking an aggro position, and then the Omen goes back up to Heaven to help Sage. I mean, he does that most rounds, but he used a smoke here instead of using them both in mid. And I think you guys heard that or scouted it, or I just reacted off the smoke because you guys pushed away immediately from that. So that was nice. Why? Why smoke this? Not cover this angle and slow behind it. Seems like a waste of a slow. If they are getting slowed by that, then you're getting no value from the smoke. And you shouldn't have used the smoke. It seems like they just sort of want to use utility to use utility. Like the Killjoy just wants to put their stuff down in spots that they think are good. I would say the Breach is pretty good, but he uses a lot of his utility selfishly. So he either is nowhere near the fight and he's just using it to use it, and there's no like play off of it. He's just putting it down a long stretch of hallway or whatever. Or he's peeking off his own flashes. So another 3-2 split. The Jet takes an aggressive position, but yeah, maybe was ready for that. And now, yeah, okay, so this is a good rotation because you guys know that typically the Omen rotates to Heaven. So now you're heading up that way. What? He flashed from here to here. John Dario blast packs through anyway. Cakes trades out Dunk Diddy, which is super important after he gets... Fuck it. Hate saying that name. I'm gonna say Austin. Oh, this part. I think he can see the gun through the smoke, can't he? And I think he just missed it. Yeah. Right there. You can see a little bit of the gun through the smoke. Didn't catch it. Didn't know he was there. Very fortunate for John Dario that he didn't notice it. Cakes gets lots of value off of his lurks because they don't expect him to be there at that timing. Because he's not very quick to trade. He'll like take a beat and wait like 5 or 6 seconds and then do the trade. Interesting. So you know that someone died here. One of your teammates died. So you have to be worried that somebody's coming behind you. I get that. So you're probably going a little quick. But he walks around the corner checking... No, I guess he was looking in the right spot. For me personally, I would have done like the, slicing the pie, where you check here, then you check here, then you check here. I think he just tried to check all at once because he was trying to hurry up, and it didn't really work out. But it's not awful. Did he just dry peek that? Yeah. And then this is I'm pretty sure he goes to save a Spectre, but I'm pretty sure with the way the money was changed, the best play is to just die here, because you get way less if you just try and save this. So what I would have done is I would have gone up through Heaven and tried to get exits, because I'm pretty sure he just walks in and can't find anything. Yeah. Indecisive. Saves a Specky. I should clear my pen. Whoops. Okay, 3-3. I'm probably not going to go this in-depth into the second game because I didn't get to watch most of it. I was out, but it wasn't close. I tuned in for both pistol rounds, and if you guys are winning both pistol rounds, then that's a GG in my opinion. You guys love doing your 2-3 and 4-1 splits. So they haven't really been holding ropes, so you guys just peeked out with an op for free. They've actually switched up their setup now, so this is the first round they've done this. Let's look at that. So all they did really was swap... Oh no, they did a lot. They put the Jet in Heaven. Okay, they put the Omen on A by himself. And then they put Breach in B. I'm not sure what the idea is here. I mean, I feel like just in general, Breach solo holding a site is sort of antithesis to what Breach is, because a lot of Breach's kit is meant to set up your team. And if you don't have a team with you, it makes it a little tough. And then I'm not sure what synergy Jett and Sage have in mid. So I think this is just a frustration, like, hey, I think we're losing this fight here or this fight here a lot. Let's just swap it up. Again, he's got these weird smokes, man. Like, look, there's a gap there, right? Just, like, take the extra quarter of a second and make the smoke where you want it to be. Ooh, that was a nasty shot. What is it's just watching. Wall's late. Holy shit, John Dario's deep. I didn't even notice that. Where did he go up from? He just walks up through ramp. And he's got Cakes with him to trade there. He blast packs through. And Cakes is just gonna hold ropes, yeah. Oh, I think Austin sees the Omen. I think he sees him down long here. Yeah, he must have. Dead Banana, thanks for the follow. With 2 N's. I did just notice that. So I think that you guys know where the Omen is already. Cakes gets caught with his utility out, but the guy was on a rope, so it's fine. This was a funny moment. You guys are all swarming on site. What I would like to see is, like, here, for example, right? Here, you guys have cleared everywhere but back site, and you guys have 4 basically on site. Heads up. Sent Twitch link to Bawky Boys. Gotcha. Okay, so I should stop saying you guys. Makes sense. I'm gonna edit my rank so I don't get flamed too hard, or edit my stream info. I want it to be very obvious that I'm bronze. I'm gonna change it from noob to bronze really quick. Pro streamer would already have done this, but edit stream info. Bronze noob does VOD review. Okay, so what I would have liked to see here on this round is, I don't know why I unpaused. You guys have 4 inside already, and as soon as Austin gets in here, you know that the site is clear, right? I don't think Austin needed to be the one to do this. I think you had enough presence on the site where, like, even if there was 1 back site, they get 1. So I would have liked to see, I mean, probably Ika start rotating up for a post-plant position out into here. Please save this VOD of said VOD review. I mean, if you want to see it, sure. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like anything I'm saying is valuable. But, yeah, sure. Just watch it, loser. Hey, whoa, hey. Yeah, so he updrafts onto Heaven, so I guess that's the same thing. But yeah, I think he could have taken post-plant position a little more aggressively sooner. Because then, yeah, you missed that timing on the Omen because you were a little late. I think you get the kill anyway, correct? Yeah, because he has no idea you're there. And then Cakes, bless his heart, tries to just get a random running headshot. At least leave stream up, sure. Cakes tries to get a running headshot, doesn't manage it, but he does his job. He holds them in ropes long enough. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure their money is just messed up for a round or 2 after this. Yeah, they don't have quite enough for a full buy, so I think they go for a light buy. Yeah. Specky, light armor, got a Sherry. Versus Sonautica Op. Sonautica. Okay, so they're keeping the same setup they switched up to on the last round. They have Jett and Breach here. Jett's probably going to rotate up to Heaven. Killjoy with the utility in the exact same spot. Actually, no. She moved her alarm bot. Look at that. Wow, you guys are playing... Not you. I gotta stop saying that. Impulse is playing very passive off of the start. So the round starts and they peek ramp, see a smoke, and immediately back off, and there's 3 of you. Boombot up mid. Very, very slow, which is fine because they've used 2 Omen smokes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the if you want to do double Omen smokes, just play Astra so you get 5 in a round instead of like 4. Or I don't even know how many you can get with Astra, but like if you want to double up, you don't have to double up with smoke. You can do smoke concuss, because that's something that I forget his name. Zoms, yeah, Zoms likes to do. He'll put a star, smoke his star, and then he'll put a star in that, and then he can concuss or suck that. So he's doing a lot of double smokes, and it's just not like this. He's watching the second smoke or the first smoke, and the second smoke gets no value because he can't even see it. He puts it a little too deep. Just take an extra quarter second, put it where you want it. And if he was just trying to replace the smoke, then he did it like 2 seconds too early, and again not in the same spot, so it's not the angle he was watching. There might be a reason for that. I just don't know what that reason is. Okay, so I missed a maybe kill on. So they're actually Killjoy's actually holding ropes this time, which is very unusual. Gets wall banged. Unlucky. Good of them to mix things up. But yeah, they know that the Killjoys are like Impulse should know based on previous rounds that it's typically only one guy playing site or long A, and then one person in heaven/ropes. So, but they go in, and it's just fucking chaos because the rotation is very, very quick from the Outlaws, like very quick. So they got 3 already contesting heaven, and they got the ult. Oh my god. I think he actually hit the ceiling. John Dario hits the ceiling here because of his breach ult. Let's go. Yeah, bonk. Yeah, there's nothing you can do there. Gets popped. And then that's just tragic, trying to hit a person full sprinting with a ghost. Yeah. Unlucky. There were 2 people there. Oh, very close with. Really deep flash just to scare him off the angle. Huge rotation from Ika. Already gets... Look at how quick this... Look at how decisive this is. Before the flash even comes out, already rotates. Very, very, very good. And that's something I like about Impulse, is they have a good mix of playstyles on the team. Because Cakes loves to lurk. Maybe loves to play a little slower and a little safer. And then Ika likes to just hold W. And as a result, like, they have the ability to change it up on whatever round they want by just following somebody's plan. Yeah, and then Oscar's just screwed here. Personally, I would have saved here. You got a Phantom. You know they're in heaven. 3v1. No time to plant anyway. Goes for it. But, who cares? Saving is lame anyway. It's an anti-spectator. Okay, skip this. Okay, so this is the first 5 stack I think we've seen. And they're actually doing... No! Damn it! If they had not switched up their Omen and their Breach, and they had been doing the same play, where they just paranoia down B main, this would have been like a 4K easy. But instead, they have a fault line instead, and it's just not as good. The fault line is just not as good there. The paranoia covers all of this. It's literally that big, right? So the timing was good. You paranoia down there, Jet gets 3 kills. That's how it works. And this would have been the round it would have worked, but I guess they were discouraged from it not working a single time on other rounds. And like, if you have a set play like that, oh sure, they let me promote you in the Blockhouse Discord. Treat him good. Hello everybody. So yeah, if you have a set play like the paranoia Jet had here, you have to be okay with it not working sometimes. It's a set play. Like, you're not going off of any information. And the idea is, if it works, you win the round, right? You get a 2K, you get a 3K, you stop their push. If it doesn't work, you lose an ability. Which, like, yeah, it sucks to get, you know, no value out of an ability, but the rounds where it works, like, you take those. So, just unfortunate that they had swapped it up at this point. So they had the fault line there instead, didn't work, and as a result, they just get sort of overrun on this site. Dunk Diddy actually gets 2 and a spray down. I think they didn't realize how fast he had rotated. So then he gets his own, he peeks off his own flash. And I think, look, Ika gets boosted over the wall, over his own wall, and he gets caught on this side. I think that's really funny. Yeah, look. Boop. So now he's stuck, and he runs face first into an Omen. Gets the kill, so. Oh yeah, Cakes was indecisive about using his ult because the Killjoy went down. Really good Killjoy ult. Really good Molly too. Oh my god, I remember this. So, Ika's on the hard flank, 4 seconds left on the Killjoy ult. I think he might think he can get to the ult in time. He can't. And just gets domed. Because they see that somebody was detained and they figured out where he would be. Cakes with unlucky spray. Fuck it with a good trade. I like this because they're playing good angles to trade off of each other. He gets caught with his utility out while Cakes is Fuck it gets caught with his utility out while Cakes is peeking. So that's a little unfortunate. Like, he's just spamming arrows down the choke. He's got everything in his kit left. That's weird. So then, yeah, the arrow goes through as Cakes is peeking. That's unfortunate. You hit it with bullets. It didn't die, did it? I would have liked to see you just go here. Right? Oh, my drawing skills are abysmal. I would have liked to see you go here and wait. Right? Because then, I mean, you're a jet. You can instantly get up through here. You know nobody's going to be there. They're already going to be in sight. And then you have a good flank on them as they're trying to defuse. Because you guys have the man advantage at this point, right? At the point where that happens, I think it's still 3-on-2, so whatever. Doesn't work out. Yeah, fuck it gets the trade anyway, even though he was caught with utility out. Cakes didn't need to die, but that's just a bad miscommunication. Oh, we're skipping that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, I'm sorry, we have to watch it. Oh, God, this lineup. You can see where it lands. I saw that live, and I was like, shut it down. Shut the stream off. We don't need to see anymore. Unfortunate. If that lineup hit, it would have killed. He's at 30 HP. So you get this, you get one bullet. That's a kill. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Thanks for doing the VOD review. I am doing my best. I am much worse than you guys. I am a pro spectator. I'm just out here saying words. But yeah, that's an unfortunate lineup. We don't need to talk about that anymore. It was well played by Magic Man. Basically cool as ice, because you know that he has the lineups, so you gotta be careful. And you know that he hadn't used any of his kit yet. I don't know how much time was on the bomb, but you could have... No. Yeah. Do you think this is worth putting a Sova ult into here? I think it is. 1v1, you're already in a very safe position. Like, they have to walk through the Sova ult to charge you, and I don't think that box can be wall-banged. It might be. It might be worth it. Who knows? Anyway, Dunk Diddy with 14, Ika with 13. Raid boss versus raid boss. Magic Man with the standard setup again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that this alarm bot in ropes has been doing anything. I saw it get broken once. I don't think it mattered for the rest of the match. Oh, did he double blast pack down mid? I think he does. Nope, he just runs up. Yeah, okay. So what happens here is normally what they do is normally what Outlaws do is they have a jet here where the Omen is, and then they have the Omen do something, a smoke or a paranoia, and then go up into heaven to support the Sage. So, and then they normally have no one here because Killjoy is playing up in heaven there, just drawing some hieroglyphics on the screen. So what Impulse decides to do here, and I'm not sure if this was a read, it very well could have been, is they charge up mid, not knowing, but guessing that if they get past, or if they find out that there's no one at ropes and they go fast enough, there's probably only going to be one person in heaven. And that's exactly what happens. Yeah. Because even if the Jet was here and the Omen was here, I don't think he would have been in time to save the Sage here. Because look at, like, literally, Jandar is full sprinting and just walks around the corner. I mean, he was fortunate to win that aim duel and that one, because those were both dry fights, 0 utility, but, I mean, it works out. And then there's just so much map control. He's already into sight. Heaven. I actually like where he rotated to, the Omen. I was saying he. He gets back into backside, or into a connector, whatever that's called. And he gets a frag off of it because he's not caught in sight. I think when you lose that much control that early, perfectly fine to just go back and play retank. Like, don't. You can maybe go 1-for-1, but the safe play is to back off. So now there's a giant monster pit on the site. Cakes' ult is very annoying, and I think, yeah, I remember that. Teleports over the wall, and there's 2 people just waiting. Tragic. Chase down the last kill, gets the op out of their hands. Very good, very good. 5-5. Pink Caboose. When is the D4 Athletes game going to start? I still don't know what that means. What is D4 Athletes? Is that like a different Blockhouse tournament? Or is this the D4 Athletes? Couldn't tell you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, so they don't want... This is another team. D4 Athlete. Okay, gotcha. So this is a good adaptation. So the last round they got caught... The last round Sage got caught being on her own in Heaven because the Omen rotate... Played another bracket. Okay. Gotcha. Because the Omen rotate wasn't quite fast enough. So the adaptation is, I'm just going to start here. Which I like. If the Jet's not playing this aggressive angle, put a smoke here. And just anchor Heaven. And then you have Sage on backside. Not Sage, Jet on backside. So good adaptation. Unfortunately, instantly lose a fight. And you lose your raid boss to their raid boss. Austin is in spawn. We don't need him. I didn't say it. I didn't mean it. So, yeah, that's just unfortunate. We take those. Magic Man get those ult orbs. Oh, man. Oh. Do you hate to see it? That is so tragic. Let me guess. He outlined him. So he sends a Paranoia through. I'm not sure if he gets the raise, but he definitely gets the Sage and the Viper. Viper's caught out in the open, and then shot the hell out of his knees. Got blind shot in the freaking chest a few times, so very, very unlucky. And then maybe is holding spawn because they know that Fuck It died there. So just a very well disciplined play from maybe. That's the word I wanted to use earlier. Maybe is very disciplined, while Ika is very hold forward and shoot gun. Yeah, I don't know. This was just, I think, a little bit of bad timing, because, yeah, I know there's a smoke, but Sage, like, Omen is hard battling on site, and he almost gets one out of it. But he is still on his own, and Killjoy's just doing fuck all in spawn, and Sage is doing fuck all in Heaven. So, like, walking out of this, like, as the Omen flashes, if you walk out of this smoke onto Catwalk, and you have the view, you have this angle here, that's a round win, I think. So, I don't know how long Omen could have stayed there, because obviously we have John Dario coming around the back, but maybe a little bit of a delay. And then, yeah, Sage just drops out of Heaven, and it's basically everybody losing their 1v1s. But it didn't have to be a 1v1. I think this is like a real panicky situation. Yeah, because you have Scooter Boy dying on site. Honestly, I think Itinerary Bomb was going for trades there. That's fine. I think you just gotta go faster as the Sage here. Killjoy was just in space. We don't... I mean... it's just a big map. I mean, not even. Fuck it, has abandoned the match. He does that. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah. So this isn't a full buy for Outlaws on this last round of the half. I didn't even notice that when watching the first time. So they're actually holding somebody in ropes. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't think he's ever used a boombot there. And now he gets the information that somebody is there. He gets ulted out. But, man, there's... Who put these smokes here? That's the... I don't know about these Omen smokes, man. He throws one into mid. Then the breach ult comes out. Then he throws a second smoke into mid. If you're going to breach ult them, you want to be able to see them to get the kills. You're giving them places to hide if you're throwing both your Omen smokes into the area you just breach ulted. It's a little disjointed from the team. I feel like it's a little bit of Dunk Diddy trying to make solo plays, because he likes to do that with his util. And meanwhile, literally all Impulse has to do is walk away. I mean, they get a jet dash out, but other than that, just walk out for free. Now the entire team's in mid with 0 kills, less utility, less ults. Now they have to back out because they don't know if they've lost space on the other parts of the map, which they have. Fuck is gonna run into a million Killjoy utility things here. So Magic Man finally changed up his setup and it worked out because it stalled the push. So he was going to go forward, but yeah. So now there's 3 people stuck there. So it's good use of utility actually. It's a trade of cakes on ramp. Yeah, but John Dario and Ika never fully rotated. They were going to somewhere else. And then they just rotate up back through mid and they can come through ropes. Oh, but they're ready for it. I don't remember this round. I'm not sure I watched this. Gets a res off. Yeah, this was a weird round. So that play in mid failed, but then literally just because of Magic Man's utility, they don't get overwhelmed at A. They can rotate into heaven, they get a trade on cakes, which they can then res. And I think they're just peeking at each other down long. Abandons the fight. Because he's on the case. Dunk Diddy's on the case. Yeah, it gets him trying to get out. Yeah. That was a lot of value out of the Killjoy. That's all I can say there. And then it becomes a 2v5, 3v5 with knives. They did a little stutter where they drew some players back to B by being quiet on A, and then they re-hit A. So they have a favorable situation. They get a nice kill. They get 2 nice kills. Oh, is this the... We don't know what happened. We have no idea. we'll just make it up. I think this is the Sonatica ace, actually. It's gotta be right. Yeah, John Dario dies to him in heaven. And then Sonatica wraps around and gets the ace. Okay, I do remember this round. I didn't remember the first part. Okay, so... Yeah, this is a tough round to lose if you're the Outlaws. You're on a lighter buy. You get yourself into a very favorable position, even though your early aggression with your ult failed. And then you just get aced by the raid boss on their team. What can you do? Hit your shots better, I don't know. It's my professional advice. We got Sonatica dropping the good half. Lovely. Okay, let's look at... This is our first look... Actually, I'm just going to skip through pistol. Well, not skip through, but... I'm not going to read into pistols too much. The wall in mid, coupled with the slow, classic. It's just Sage. Being toxic in chat, we don't need to see that. Whoops. So yeah, overwhelm the guy in ramps. Oh, that's such a good Sage ball. That's such a good Sage ball. Wow. It cut them in half, right? Yeah. because you have John Dario on one side and you have Fuck It on the other, and then you can already get into sight, get the plant down, and you have your Killjoy turret watching your flank. This is just a great round. This is why I like maps with mid. It allows for fun stuff like this. Yeah, bring out the knife. Can you jump onto your wall there? I think there's a little box right behind you. I guess you don't know how many players are there, but me personally, I'm an idiot, and if I hear somebody going at my wall with a knife, you better believe I'm jumping on the wall with my classic and I'm spamming jump right click. What are they gonna do? Pull their gun out? Pull their gun out? Yeah, right. Yeah. So then, oh yeah, John Dario just goes in by himself. Look at him already in sight. So it's a 3v5, but look at how far in John Dario is, and look at how far away Cakes and Fuck It are. I guess they couldn't really have helped each other. And they're fighting different people, so it doesn't really matter, but he just gets wallbanged here. Yeah. And then it's just the two lonely boys in heaven. They get one. They get two. And then I'm pretty sure they run out of time on the defuse in this round. Yeah, because they wrap around and they get a bunch of nice 2v1 frags. They isolate a lot of 1v1s. And then one gets killed through the smoke, and then Cakes is out of time by now. Oh, no, he's out of time by now because of the aftershock or whatever breach utility is. Yeah, so that was well played by Dunk Diddy. He got a couple of like very key frags. That one through the smoke. Just get bodied, Austin. I don't know what to say about that. I think he only shot once too. Yeah, he shot once and got him. He must have seen him before the smoke went up. Let's watch that one more time. It's just funny. Nope. He just peeked off his flash. He was like, frick, there's a wall here. Great wall by Cakes. Okay. So, 6-7. Imagine winning pistol. Haha, funny joke. Dunk Diddy, fault lining onto his angle. I guess he doesn't want to go further. I do that sometimes too, where I just throw out a fault line to bait it. To say like, hey, we're probably hitting here, but you're not. But he falls off pretty much immediately, and then nobody on A has gone anywhere, so I don't know. Little rough. Oh, what the heck? That's some... What is this? What is this? Taps ult orb. Peaks. 3 people there, and he hits 2 shots on 2 people. How did the caster do? I think the caster... Solo casting is tough, and I think something that solo casting really struggles at is filling the space, but I don't think you need to fill the space by just saying things. Like, I remember a couple of situations where it was just like mentioning the round count a couple times in a row. It's fine to mention the round count, but if that's all you have to say, it's fine to just have like a little break, a little breather, you know, give your throat a rest, because you're solo casting, you're talking the whole time, God knows you need it. Yeah, I think the play-by-play style as solo casting is very good, because it's hard to both look at everything that's happening on the map as a solo caster and like sort of do a little bit of analysis. So play-by-play is a good call. And then overall, I think just a very good natural voice for casting. Like, very, very pleasant to listen to. I know probably a lot of people have this, but I actually hate how my own voice sounds. So listening to somebody with a nice voice is always a plus. And then, yeah, I think... I forget, I'm not listening to the commentary on this VOD review, but I think there were a lot of good rounds where like it felt like genuine hype from the caster on like a good clutch. And that's something that's like pretty hard. I mean, I haven't casted a lot, but that's something that I find pretty difficult, is bringing in like genuine excitement to things that are already exciting. So very well done on the excitement. But yeah, I would say just if you don't have anything specific that you want to get out there, it's perfectly fine to take a breather. But yeah, tough work solo casting. I'm assuming that you are the solo caster, and that's why you're asking. So good work with that. Okay, so all right. Yeah, Sonaga does the same play here, but they're ready for it. Or not the same play, but he just walks up blind, tries to get a little cheeky. I think he wants the ult orb. He's trying to see if there's no one here. There are 2 people here. Wall and ropes, that's so fucking funny. And then Dunk Diddy, yeah, he gets caught with utility out and he almost lives. But he gives fucking a gun, who immediately tries to get a little too cute with it. Yeah, this is a good play by Itinerary Bomb to just lurk back, because you know the players on B could be coming through mid, and that's exactly what happens, and I'm pretty sure he gets them both. Yeah, he does. So thank you. I don't know too much, but I try to share what I, as a spectator, would prefer. Again, it's just my own opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. And I come from a different, style of games and commentary. I come from fighting games, so it's sort of related to that, because I like that style of commentary better, but we do what we can. So yeah, this round is won based on a fast ramp push after getting this free kill on Ika, and then on Itinerary Bomb's really good lurk into mid, because that's 2 free kills. That's the crunch gone, and then fuck it, gets his one on the way out. We take this. All right, so this is the first gun round. Almost a full buy, except we have maybe with the judge. Oh no, this is the bonus round. Tired. I'm not tired. Okay, so I'm pretty sure maybe just gets a double kill in mid here. So does Dunk Diddy do his fault line into B? I think he does. Yeah, so you see John Dario Cakes immediately back out, and then he's just holding a position. They reaggress, he gets punish. Yeah. And then that's the sign to start working up through mid. They have smokes down, waiting for those to go out. They see nobody there, and then they try and go in through heaven, I believe. But there's a wall. Oh wow, that is a nice shot from Scooter Boy. So Ika rotates into heaven because of the kill on John Dario, and he just gets domed above the wall. And then they think they're free to go in. They check the wrong corner. Maybe he's in a cheeky little spot. Gets 2 with the judge. Nerf the judge, by the way. One shot. Get out of my face. Oh, this round. Yeah. So she's effectively trapped in the corner. Fuck It gets a nice kill on the. This is very patient by Fuck It, and that's sort of his style. He likes to be, isolating those 1v1s, so it immediately stops their aggression towards A. And then yeah, I didn't like how this round played out, but it worked out. So they know Maybe's here, and I guess you don't really know what sort of utility they have, but watch what Cakes does. He walks down and he goes into male here, and they don't know that he's there, so he gets 2 kills. But I would have liked to see him just hold this angle, because unless he has an aftershock, I think that's the one that basically a molly. Unless he has that, Dunk Diddy does, then they can't get Maybe out of there, right? So she can get blinded or smoked off all she wants. But if Cakes is just holding, I pointed out my screen, Jesus Christ. If Cakes is just holding this angle from here, then he gets 2 free kills, and then it's a more difficult spray transfer if they want to get both Maybe and Cakes. Instead, he pushes up, and I think this is bad, because if they were to go in off of a flash peek from Dunk Diddy, like Dunk Diddy flashes them both in, they both would have been blinded. And the slow orb came out a little late, so that might have made it a little more difficult, but they both would have been blinded. So Cakes gets both kills. It worked out, but I would have liked to see him play a little farther back, especially because the Breach is still alive and he loves to peek off his own flashes. Anyway, we got the shotgun Sage coming through. Coming in very clutch after the crazy shot from Scooter Boy. Okay, so let's look at the defensive setup that Impulse has on this round. So now it's Cake's solo on B. He's got his smoke. And then there's a lot of players towards A. Sonar reveals nothing, which means Ika, as he does, is going to start holding W. Hey man, sporting the homie. How's it going, Cakes? You missed it. I was talking you up big. I think your lurks are absolutely tearing them apart. I think every time you were sort of in a weird spot, you got value off of it. And then you come in at the one spot where I had something negative to say. Unlucky. Yeah, so this is literally just Ika holding W. The sonar reveals nothing, and you know what he has to do. Pedal on, or foot pedal on, bleh, foot on the gas pedal. He's going forward. And then Cakes rotates back into heaven, which I like, because again, no need to stay on site if you're about to get overwhelmed and you're by yourself. And then that pick is huge because it allows you to come in from 3 different angles on the players in sight. So I would have, if I was Outlaws here, I would have planted for CT. Like I would have planted here-ish. And I would have tried to regain this control of this area of the map, because you know that they have this, but you don't know how many are coming through here. And this allows you to take more isolated 1v1s. Just my 2 cents on that. But yeah, as it happens, that's just a tough round to win when you lose, you know, the flank so early. Yeah, it's just a little rough at that point. But yeah, Sonatica gets those high value kills. So similar setup. Cakes on B, maybe in heaven. I mean, where else is the Sage going to be on this map? And then fuck it with the dart. Oh man, did they sneak by the dart? I'm not sure they got revealed by this. I can't really see. I think the camera, or no, the camera stays on him as he turns away. I don't think they got revealed by that. Nope, they did. Okay, so now they know it's a fast A. Luckily, nobody's on site. Boombot comes through. How's he already there? He just holds W. Oh, John Dario with the nade kill. Yeah. This is just a weird plan. I know you're on a eco, but once you have control, like, hold on, I need to go back a little further. Like here. You have control of heaven. I know you have pistols, and I know they have utility, but why rotate through spawn to B? Right? I feel like if in a fast rotate situation, it's unlikely that they will have rotated through sewers or through mid, so I would rotate that way. I would have gone through ropes. I mean, obviously it's easy for me to say this, but there's 3 here and there's 1 here. But because you guys went so fast, you run into just a trap here. And Baby takes a great position. She actually goes up here and can shoot on the people coming out, so that's well played by her. But yeah, I don't know. I just think you guys got a little too overzealous on the let's hold W with our pistols and fucking smoke these bitches out. And obviously Sonatica is just hard sprinting. Itinerary tries to teleport out of a nade. You can't do that. Raise is too broken. And yeah, maybe just picks it up. Gets a little resi off. Might as well. Money actually pretty bad still for... Wow. This map is really close actually. I'm rewatching it. Okay. Running up off that dart. I'm guessing he gets dies here. Yeah, so that's a good adaptation by Outlaws. They know that Ika's just been hard sprinting down whichever site he happens to be holding at the start of the round as soon as he sees that there's no one there, so he doesn't show presence. He waits for Ika to push into him, punishes him off of it. Great read. And then what's happening in mid? Looks like John Dario pushes up a bit. Is that what happens? No, he's just holding a close angle. Yeah. He peeks a little bit with an ult. Oh, that's why. That's why he was on the close angle. And he gets out. That's incredible. Ooh. Yeah, Cakes and Scooter Boy. That was very unlucky for Cakes. Look at this timing on his rotate off of long. I pointed at the screen again. Jesus Christ, I'm bad at this. Why did I bother downloading a pen tool if I wasn't going to use it? He's holding long, and then like a second after he peeks. Scooter Boy's there. Scooter Boy gets through the smoke for free. Cakes just doesn't expect it at all. Loses the fight. Great timing by Scooter Boy. Which is a great tag, by the way. I do like Scooter Boy. Wow. That was a really important kill for maybe. How did she know? I think it's just being careful around the corners, yeah. I mean, again, being disciplined. Very disciplined player. A lesser man, aka me, would have just hard sprinted around that corner and gotten domed. And then this is just tough to retake. Heard footsteps? Gotcha. That's a good kill by Fuck It. And then, again, just play Sky. Just throw a bird around that corner, man. Yeah. Drones to clear out Hell. I like that because Hell is very, very annoying. Yeah, okay, I do not like this post plan by Outlaws. So, you've got two ults, and one of them being the breach ult. I would hold close, wait, and then ult them off of bomb, and then have Omen peek off of that. So, like, teleporting into their spawn is good to get behind them, but now you don't have follow-up off the breach ult except for the breach himself, right? So, I don't think it was necessary to teleport. This round ends up working out because I'm pretty sure Dunk Diddy just gets a clean 3k after his ult, or 2k, 3 for the round, after his ult. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just gets a couple of great frags from heaven. Ooh, that's a tough miss. That's a terrible angle to shoot up, but yeah. I mean, the flank worked out, so screw. Oh no, that's not even the round I was thinking of. What happened here? Oh, he was caught by the breach util and he had to get out, and then Itinerary Bomb caught that. Yeah, that's a good aftershock. Yeah, okay. That was actually well played. Not the round I'm thinking of. This was well played. Because if he didn't plan on using the breach ult, he had a ton of breach utility left. He had the aftershock, he had fault line, he had 2 flashes. So, good work. And then we have 25 versus 24 for the top fraggers on each team. Sheesh. Oh, I hate myself. I just said sheesh. Ignore that. Cut the bod. I don't need to see that. So they're mixing it up. Ika reacting to getting hard red on A, rotates over to B. It's kind of cringe, bro. I agree with you. Fucking hell. I'm pretty sad about saying that. Did you say clip it? No, I said cut the VOD. Fucking assholes. Anyway. Yeah, Ika rotating to B. But can't stop Scooter Boy in heaven. Well, I guess you can't stop him, but he gets a good opening pick. Wait, how did Austin die there? Did he block out the smoke? I feel like if he walks out the smoke, that should be an easy 3k. Where was he looking? He was looking up towards mail, I guess. I don't know. I think when you're walking out of a smoke like that, because of where the smoke is, I wish I could zoom in. The smoke sort of has this little area where the players here can't see you if you just poke your head out on the far right side of the smoke. So I would try looking here first, and then as you come more out of the smoke, look around that direction. But he ends up coming out looking in the wrong wall, or looking at the with his crosshair placed for people going up into mail, and they aren't quite there yet. Unlucky timing, but I also think when you're going out of a smoke on that side, you should go right. Does that make sense? Like, this is the smoke. You should go around in the direction of the smoke. I don't know if I explained that very well. Let's just keep going. See a lot of deaths in mid. I think they got 1 trade, yeah. So Oh, that's a brutal whiff. This could have changed the round if this was a hit. That's a pro observer who cuts right before the shot. Or right to the shot, rather. Gets the pickup anyway. And then John Dario gets the late one through mid. Must have heard footsteps on that one too, yeah. The Sage was full sprinting through sewers, and I think you can definitely hear that from ropes. This is a winnable round, actually. Yeah, okay, I like this. Minute left on the clock. No need to force it at B. You know that it goes there, post up with an op. Great. Great call to back out and go back to A. That way you can make better use of your killjoy utility. And you don't have to walk into somebody with an op. I'm not sure. I guess I would have smoked A long. I would have smoked here. Because if you're going to rotate back into here anyway, then you have two people watching this angle. But I guess... And you protect yourself from long, but... Get out of here. Okay. Well, actually, now that I think about it, if you smoke here, and you hold here... Where's it planted? No, it's not planted for heaven. Not quite. Yeah. I don't know. Because if it was planted for heaven, then I would say smoking here and holding here is good, because then you have your other player up here and you just make sure you hold on to heaven at all costs, right? And then you can spam them while they're trying to defuse. But it's not quite the case. Okay. 27 now. Oh, Cakes with the Viper's Pit early. Such an annoying place to put it. I mean, I don't think there's non-annoying places for Viper's Pits to go, but yeah, they just walk right through it, and I'm pretty sure they get the frag here. Yeah, Cakes gets caught with utility out. Five stack there. It was a good read of them, I think. I think they knew, based on previous information, that there's typically only one on B. So Outlaws see the Viper's Pit and they go, okay, it's probably the Viper here. Viper's been here most of the time anyway. Let's just 5 stack. Like, even though Decay is a bitch, hopefully we can trade out that Viper and just get sight for free. And that's exactly what happened. They didn't even have to sack a life for it. And I think that's a good play. Well, actually, let me see. Yeah, so they have their Sage way in the back, right? So this is really good by the Outlaws, actually. So you have 4 going through the Viper's Pit, and the idea is just trade the Viper. Just kill her. If you lose one, you lose one, you have a res. And then you have 5-man, or if you have a 5v4 with sight control, and they're down their Viper ult. I like that play by Outlaws a lot. I think Cakes was trying to molly so that they didn't do that, but he was just a little late. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say unlucky. And then Ika... I saw this live and I wanted to see Ika's POV on this, because look at this fucking shot Ika hits here. The Jets basically kiss, and then he hits him in the head with an op shot. That's got to be a crazy shot. So yeah, Dunk Diddy's rotating all the way around. I think this might be the round where he has to clutch up. Very, very early molly. I'm not sure what he heard to det this molly. But like, okay, so the turret just got broken, and then you'll see Ika turn the corner and the molly's already deaded. So, I don't know. Assholes for doing that. Yeah, no, I think it was purely based on information that there was typically only one on B. Because if they're going into 2 on B and they're going through a Viper's Pit, that's an easy formula to just get mowed down. But 5v1 with the res, even though there's a Viper's Pit, that's a favorable situation. Yeah, I think Magic Man dets his molly early here. Possibly a mistake. I know I've done that before. Second one gets taken out, so now they have no post plant. Clearing this with an op is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm guessing John Dario doesn't have raise nade at this point to clear that corner. Duncan just called it and we went with it. Okay, yeah. Is Duncan Dunk Diddy, I'm assuming? No, yeah, that's a great play. I'm guessing Duncan knew that there was probably only one. So both mollies are down now. Really good jet smoke, so now they can't see anything. I would say that's a bit ambitious of a jump by Ika, because there's no flashes on this comp, right? That is a comp, or that is a comp deficiency. No flashes. So jumping up here, I mean, you know they're there. You know there's at least one person watching this. I don't think you have the time to land and get your accuracy back. I would have liked to see, because jet smokes last for fuck all amount of time now, right? It's like 4 seconds. Why not just post up on the angle you just cleared? Like, get up on that box, right? It's an off angle. You're holding an op. You can just watch down long. And then this wall comes through. Very good wall. But then the ult just barely. I don't know if you guys saw how close this was. Look at how close John Dario is to defusing this when the ult comes through and knocks him off. Oh. Oh. That's heartbreaking if you're John Dario. And then because of some heroics by Fuck It becomes a 1v3 with just Dunk Diddy. Yeah, he hit some nice shots on the people falling out from long, or falling in from long. Because I mean, this is full on desperation mode. You see the wall go down. I mean, you get this pick nice, but then you see maybe his wall go down after the smoke, and you're like, oh fuck, we gotta do something. And a very good heads up play by Fuck It to just be ready for those people to come in. And then this happens, and I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna watch this play out because this is a fucking amazing play by Dunk Diddy. Gets a good reload time, or a bad reload timing on Fuck It. Domes John Dario, and then by the point he's already knocked them off the ult, there's no time left to defuse. So that was just a huge round from Dunk Diddy. Just absolutely destroyed him, bringing him up to 28 kills for the game. Jesus. You can tell he's excited. Look at his little shake. I love the little mouth shake. Look at him. Watch it, watch it. Ah. Adorable. That's my high-level insight analysis. Adorable mouth shake. Anyway. Actually, a pretty bad money situation for Impulse right now. But it's not a full buy on the other side either. Oh, no, it is. Don't know what I'm talking about. It's very close to not being a full buy, though. This is a very important round for the money. And then Ika just walks up. Yeah. I think if you're doing an aggro play, Sova jet down mid, I don't see a reason not to wait for the drone, or at least a dart. Because they're going to switch to... No, he used his dart. I didn't see where the dart went. Let's see. Okay, it just goes there and it gets instantly broken. So you have no information. I mean, well, you have information that there's one on the right side, but you have no information on anything besides that. I would have liked to see Ika wait for the drone here, because the drone very easily would have cleared out sewers. And if you're doing this like 2-man aggressive play anyway, might as well, right? But now you have fucking an awkward spot, and Ika just lost knives. But I guess they don't expect him to be here. So I think he gets a kill here, right? Yeah. But it's a one and done spot, so he got his one and he's done. So 2-for-1 trade. Not ideal, but... And I think maybe he gets another 2K with the judge here. Oh. Ugh. Sheesh. Oh, I skipped it. Yep, 1, 2, oh, 3K. Nerf the judge. Get it out of the game. Yeah, just holding a cheeky short angle. Close angle, not short. Very exciting shotgun gameplay. Can somebody explain that to me? Hovator incarnate? What does Hovator incarnate mean? I'm out of the loop on that one. Is that a reference? Yeah, I don't know what the cut is. We didn't see any of those kills. Let's look at the guy in. I guess they wanted to cut to Cakes to see the Scooter Boy kill, but it was just a little late, and now there's no one there. It happens. It happens. I think. Was streamed in the other pool. Hovator is a player who only judged on Rays, so it's like that Korean. I don't fucking know. He just wipes the floor with shotties. Yeah, shotgun Rays. Oh yeah. What's that Korean that I'm thinking of? It's not Soldam or something. That's the Jet, right? Whatever. Anyway, some memes in chat. I've never seen Star Wars. Okay. I wonder. This must be a dart info. Yeah, okay. So the dart sees a lot. So Cakes and maybe immediately rotate. Very good. Sonatica gets caught. Interesting. Fast rotate, which is nice, but then Sonatica gets caught because he's rotating a little too deep. Oh yeah, he's just facing against anyone who's up ramp. And then the attacker Killjoy. That's a well-placed Killjoy ult. Or, well, yeah. And then, you know what I would like to see? I would like to see this more in general from Killjoys, is Molly this with a lineup from, like, here, right? And then pop the ult, pop the Molly. It's free damage on anyone leaving. I would love to see that more often. I know lineups are nerdy and not very fun for a majority of the player base, but that sort of trap play that you can do by yourself is fun for me. I don't know. Alternatively, so let's see where they are when this. Yeah, okay. Fuck, it was caught in a tight spot, but it could have been nice to break the IK if you can hit that spot. Well, I know you can hit ramp from over here, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to hit that unless it's like a height limit thing, because this is all open space. It very well might be a height limit thing, but at that point you could do it from here maybe, because this is pretty low wall, so you could go over that. Who knows? I don't spend time in the server, so you would know better than me. If you can't, then you can't, and that sucks. And that's all I have to say. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, I don't know. I don't think I've seen much value out of the Sova ult. So if you're not getting good reads on where they're positioned to get kills, you could just use it to break the Killjoy ult. Like, that's a very viable use of a Sova ult. And that way you could have John Dario staying posted on site. But he was in an awkward spot, so it probably wouldn't have, he probably would have just got caught out by all these people rushing through ramp. So this is just a nice fast hit. I do love that wall by Cakes, because it forces everyone who isn't already through ramp to take decay. And then if maybe he gets good timing here, it should be a free spray down. But yeah, gotta wait for the Killjoy. This is a very aggressive play, and it's a huge flash that gets 3, but he gets screwed over by his own Sage Wall, which is just super unfortunate, because this is I agree that this is a good Sage Wall, and I don't know if he meant to go on top of it, but I think it messes up what he planned to do. But yeah, he doesn't check behind him, and I think he gets indecisive on which target to shoot, because he sees John Dario, he sees Fuck It right after, but I don't think he gets a single kill. Yeah, so he doesn't finish the call on John Dario. John Dario just turns and domes him. I think he had some help from Cakes. So that was just an unfortunate combo of wall and then turning away, assuming you had already gotten the kill. Unfortunate. Okay. Drone coming in, gets immediately broken. That's a heck of a peek by John Dario on 11 HP. Oh, I was gonna compliment Fuck It for this. This is a really great stutter step, and it's just like these little things. So you shoot your dart in, you see the smoke come down, stop, wait until you're both ready, and then you both swing out the smoke at the same time. It's a good on the fly adaptation to just say like, okay, I shouldn't blindly run around this now that the smoke's here and our timings might be off. So then he runs around, he gets the kill 1v1, but if he hadn't, John Dario was there to trade it anyway. So really good little stutter step from him. And then John Dario gets killed down. Oh no, he teleported there. Ooh, that's a rough ult. Okay, so he committed to the ult before Killjoy died. I think... Yeah. I like the teleport. I think Magic Man should have played a little more passively until you were actually teleported, because then it just evolved into two 1v2s, which both didn't go well. And then because of that, it's 4v1 with Sage still on ramp. So, unfortunate. Alright. So now there's a little bit of a break. And then this next map is a lot quicker, I believe. So, here we see the first ever Impulse pistol win. So I'm gonna just enjoy this while it happens. I was calling not to peek, but it was too late. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Impulse was really good about going fast after that smoke, because it was just a stutter step. The smoke went down, and then Fuck It went, okay, now we go. If they had waited any longer, I think you would have been in position to support. But I do like that teleport into sight to support there. I think possibly you could have been a little more aggressive and teleported into screens just for the information play, but not with that smoke down. So you had to choose one or the other. And I agree with your choice. Okay, first ever pistol win for Impulse. So they're just holding 0. Oh no, they're not. They double pushed. This is funny. This is hilarious. So they're actually playing the Sky now. John Dario's on the Sky. I guess they just want as much information as possible. Double Astra, which I like. Astra's on both teams is very good. This is a funny round. So there's a 2-man push down A short, and then there's a 4-man push down B into connector and into A. Wow, what a strange round. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of damage from Sonatica. So, good discipline, for once, from Sonatica to actually rotate back instead of just continue to hold W. And he's also very good about just getting out of there. He gets his value and then he gets out with a dash. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as Jet, but, you know, if it works, it works. So he gets good damage on one, gets a kill on the other. And then smokes Heaven, sees somebody trying to jump out. Not sure what Dunk Diddy was doing here. You know that you just lost someone from short, so you know that they could be seeing this. And I know he's worried about being pushed in Heaven, but nobody's there to support you. I would have liked... In this spot, as Dunk Diddy, you're probably dead. You can hear them running up to Heaven with you. You know that they have sight control. Maybe just play a one and done in Heaven. Try and get something cheeky on the way out, because you got players in long. But yeah. This is an odd plant spot, and I'd love to hear the reasoning on what this plant spot's for. Is this for a breach util thing? Like, is this a... Oh man, well, this site's kind of messy now. But is this like a thing where you can aftershock this corner and it reaches to the bomb? I'd love to know what this plant spot is for. But Dunk Diddy's not even there, so that doesn't make any sense. Maybe the Sova just has lineups for it. Couldn't tell you. Not a player. Let's continue. Sonatica gets another one coming out of Heaven. Oh, we already watched that. Unfortunate Astra smoke. Just trying to spam it, but yeah, you can just get pushed down long through the smoke like that. So not only is it the first ever Impulse pistol win, it's a flawless. Amazing. Me getting... We plan it because it's visible from Heaven, CT, long and short. Okay, I understand that it's visible from a lot of spots. But if you all just fell... I mean, you had one in Heaven, but you all just fell back to long. So why not plant, like, here for long? Right? It is visible from a lot of angles, but if you're not holding it from a lot of angles, it doesn't really matter. They don't need to see... Like, the CT doesn't need to see the bomb. They just need to have a person on it. If you're only holding it long, I would just plant for long. And I know you had somebody from Heaven. But the spot on the box is visible from long and Heaven. That's what I'm thinking. Because my initial thought could actually work, but if you have your breach in Heaven... Oh no, you could do the aftershock downward through the floor of Heaven onto the bomb. Right? If you plant it for long. That could be a little cheeky play. Because you can stall for a long time with your flashes for the people trying to contest you in Heaven, and then you can just bomb through the floor. That could be annoying. And then if you also have like a shock or two, and then you're just spamming through an Astra smoke, could be a... I mean, this is a decent comp for a post-plant setup. Let me see what Ika said. They got on site when it was empty. Yeah, there's absolutely no one there. Through a series of very strange events. Sky flash into the long. I'm not sure if that actually gets... Fuck it. Oh, I'm so glad they color-coded the stars. This is amazing. That's interesting. So you have a red Astra smoke going down here at the same time as a red sky flash. So if you had flashed anybody, they could have hidden in the smoke. And I guess you were just smoking or flashing for information, but still the smoke could have prevented that. So because they didn't see you do it the first time, do it again. And then double push up A short. But meanwhile, I wasn't even paying attention to John Dario getting a freaking 4K. What is this? Ooh, insta-broken wall. And then he's just spraying through window. Oh, that's a huge flash. Oh, that's a huge flash. They're just all in garage, sitting ducks. Yeesh. That wasn't a sheesh, that was a yeesh. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Dunk Diddy with a stinger. Stinger meta? John Dario better thank me for the suck. Yeah. Well, Astros get no love. I'm just gonna say it. John Dario Sky was very good. Yeah. He was like either top or second frag this map, wasn't he? I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was not somewhere with internet. Gotta admit, I've never seen the John Dario Sky. I thought he was a Phoenix one trick. Anyway. So maybe didn't like how she got overrun in the previous round. Falls back to window instead of the connector. Gets spotted by a dog, but... Very passive attack from Outlaws. Fuck Astro Johnny is so nasty. I knew it was coming. Alright, that's a really good sky flash too. That gets information that they're in mid. Yeah, it's very passive from Outlaws. They didn't like getting mowed down in the previous round, so now they're trying to play a little safer. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this smoke here for Outlaws. Or I guess it's not necessarily a smoke. But I would like to see on either side because you have the sky, so you could flash over top and get both sides if anyone's holding close, and then you could smoke for both of the doors. So I'm not sure what this star is meant to accomplish, unless you just want like a fake smoke to throw people off. But then you're just gonna push up without even popping it, so fuck do I know. Still not popped. Neither of them are popped. There we go. Okay. This is suck from Cakes, but nobody was there to follow up. I think Sonatica tried, but had to reload. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh man, I didn't even notice Cakes working up his way through garage. Wow. Yeah, trying to rotate back to C because of how deep the Sova is in sight, but they just run into a Cakes with a Classic, and Classic is insane. Oh! Y'all seeing that shit? Just hold W. Fuck it. Why do I ever not sprint in this game? You can just Lamborghini around a corner like that. God damn. Alright. 3-0. Yeah. This is a tough setup to break, but I would like to see... I mean, I guess you don't have the information at this point, but I would like to see the challenging Fuck It and Sonatica on their aggression on A, because they've pushed up a lot, and I know Sonatica is fucking insane, but, you know, you can try a trap play with the Sky and the Breach. Like, you have flashes. Fucking make them regret Ferrari. Sorry, I said Lamborghini. I'm a little behind on the times. But yeah, you could just make him hate his life. You know, I guess you don't know he's there, but you flash long. I think you heard one? No, the smoke was there. Again, that smoke is like anti-synergy with the Sky Flash, because I'm not sure if you can hear. Let's see when the smoke is down. So smoke goes down. Yeah. You're never going to see anybody with the, or tell if anyone's there with the Sky Flash if that smoke is there every time. So you're just trying to, I don't even know. I would send, if you really want a Sky Flash there, send it down short. Or don't do the Astra Star. One of the two. And Sonatica gets his kill and gets out, as he does. I'm just gonna walk down, shoot someone. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that again. Dunk Day gets the trade, that's nice. He tried to re-aggress on long. Whoa. That had to have just been a spam, I think. Oh, yeah, I think it's just a spam. I can't really see. They rotate off. I don't think Fuck It's done anything to give away his position, so it's very fortunate. Astra Star goes down in window. Cypher Cam into the smoke. Smokes through garage. Yeah, they want... we want none of that. Let's wait. Yeah, there's a lot of indecision, it looks like. It just feels like... Wait, what happens here? Yeah. I mean, they didn't know he was there, but they chose to rotate off anyway. So I don't mind him staying there. But it's just indecision in mid. So there's a Sky in window. You smoke it, but they're flashing anyway. You dog through it. But I mean, it's been like, what, 30 seconds? Or like 15 to 20 seconds. Yeah. 15 to 20 seconds just in mid, just getting stalled by like a single Sky. I mean, fuck Sky. I'm with you on that. This guy is absurd. Yeah, just getting domed by those flashes in window again. Seekers come out. That's annoying. Yeah. Yep. Ooh. He's got his life saved. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't have any advice. Oh, he's nasty. John Dario in chat, admiring his Sky lineups. Not even lineups, flashes. I'm just what do you do here? So you rotated off of A. So you're spooked of A for some reason. I don't think you've tried going up C long yet. But I mean, sky flashes go pretty far. You could sky flash up through here and walk up while keeping somebody outside of garage. And then once you're more into sight, then you could try going through garage when you know that this isn't being held. I don't know. Sky is just really annoying. I think I would probably have 2 or 3 on long, including the sky. Flash through here, walk up, and then once you get into sight, I would dog through garage to get the rest of your team in there. And then, again, you have, you know, well, Sova's dead at this point, so never mind. I was going to say you have post-plant. But you do have the Dunk Diddy ult. It's just a tough round. I'm literally just at a loss of how to break this setup. I think you just have to go aggressive on A, because fuck Sky, honestly. Like, in terms of agents that are, like, get off me agents, you know, Sova and Jet kinda aren't that. Jet can get out, but it's not going to do anything to, like, really push you back, so going aggro on A might be the call against this Sky setup. Good pick on Sonatica's aggression. I feel like I've said that a lot. But yet he still finds value. I'm over it. Dog versus dog. Dog getting slowed. Dog unable to jump over ledge. John Dario, take notes. Oh, that's awful timing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cakes is in a cheeky spot. Yeah, they don't check him. And then fuck, it's pushed up through A. Is there a trip there? There is a trip there. So they know he's there, but he gets a kill anyway. That's incredible. But yeah, doesn't matter at that point. At that point you have the advantage, you have the Astro Wall. Dunk Diddy does have ult though. Oh, and he's going forward with it. Going into heaven? Yeah, okay, he likes his heaven. I'm not sure I like the heaven play. I would probably hold hell. I think hell is better for ulting out of. You are divided. So, short and long, just fucked. Huge sky flash. Unfortunately, Dunk's not in a position to peek off of it. Yeah. Oh, he gets flashed by it, that's why. Unfortunate breakdown. He gets a spray down, but he's so low at that point. And then it's 5-0, and then the mental booming sets in. You gotta say. What do you gotta say? Zero idea he was heaven? Yeah. I mean, it's a weird spot for a breach to go. Well, actually, no, I kind of like it. Where did they plant? Yeah, he could have aftershocked through the box. Heaven guy takes contact first, then site player swings out. Yeah, but wouldn't you rather switch them? Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like sky flashes are pretty easy to do out of heaven. And then breach flashes, in my experience, I'm a bad breach, but I would rather be playing behind that box. I pointed at the screen again. Bad at this. I would rather, if I was a breach, I would rather be playing here so I could flash this corner of this box and then zoom out this way. Meanwhile, sky flashers are coming in over the top here. I mean, there's an Astro Wall behind you, and I guess you don't know that they're coming from behind you, but you can guess. No, I mean, that's tough. Astral Wall just makes everything so annoying. But I would rather have them switch, because this is also a good spot to ult from. Because, like, a Sky Flash comes out here, you get information that they're here. Honestly, I think Breach ult is very good for just solo ulting and getting kills like that. So if you have a Sky in Heaven, flash out top, know that there's somebody there, and then just instantly Breach ult CT here. And then Ferrari out and just... Did I get it right now? Ferrari out? Yeah, Ferrari peek. Ferrari peek out and just blast them, because they just got ulted. That's my take. I don't mind the setup of one Heaven, one on bomb. I just think it could have been swapped out. Especially because, I don't know, Dunk Diddy, he's had ult for a few rounds, I think. I mean, it's not like you have to use it as soon as you get it, but could have been a good spot, who knows. And it was just so unlucky that, like, the one sliver outside of the window, and they know the CTs are all CT, because they Thunder Thigh'd. Yeah, they did, didn't they? So Breach ult would have been easy clap, yeah. Because I was going to say, it's possible somebody, like, even though there was an Astral Wall behind, somebody could walk up behind. But I guess if you just hear everybody clomping, you would have heard everybody. So yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I think Breach ults, they were super impactful. The split defuse, yeah. So close. I think the Breach ults, they were impactful, but how much more impactful would have been if you used it, like, maybe, you know, 50% more, and you just got 1 or 2 kills with each one. I honestly think solo ulting people with Breach is a really good strategy. Like, why risk it? Because it's really big, right? So if you know somebody's there, you position it to just catch them, and then catch maybe somebody else if they're close. You secure your kill, then you have a sight. That's my take on Breach. I think Dunk Diddy would rather use it to frag, which he has incredible aim compared to me, so, you know, makes sense for him. Snautica opping long with the Sova support. Again, the Astra Star goes down instantly. Zoning ult. Dunk Diddy is correct. Can I ask your guys' opinion as, like, better players than me? What's your take on using abilities just to bluff what you're doing that round? Because this Astra Star has gone down on A-Long every single time. And I don't know what it's for. And I can't tell you what it's for. And I know you get a lot of Astra Stars. And I know you've done it every round, so it doesn't give any information by putting it down. But it's not adding value. Why is it important? To keep defense honest? Okay. But they've also been, when they're there, they've also been doing the Sky Flash out long. And I feel like that's anti-synergy. Like, I get it, you can't just post up on this angle, right, when there's a smoke there. Yeah. I recognize that it is just an Astra smoke. You get a ton of Astra shit. If you're doing a take, no point in trying to deny info. Because you're trying to take sight soon into the round. Yeah, so my question is, on the rounds where they are pushing A, and they send a Sky Flash through long, why pop the Astra smoke there anyway? They hear you anyway because of the Sky Flash, so it's not like you're gaining anything by putting the Astra. We would call Sky Flash. It's a good angle to smoke. You can't... I mean, obviously, Ika wasn't able to post up with his op there on this round. I'm just thinking back to, like, the 3 rounds in a row. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm getting at. It is a great smoke. And I do like the... doing things that give you value and don't give them information. But, yeah. Sky Flashes are too good to be just using like that. Speaking of, yeesh, watch this John Dario one. Does anybody else notice how the dog can't get out of the ledge again? John Daria's got to lab that one. Watch. Okay. There we go. It's an old dog. It's got arthritis. Wasn't even a Sky Flash. Breach Flash. Self Sky Flash. You'd love to see it. Ooh. Nasty shot by Dunk Diddy. Did Dunk Diddy flash backside? I didn't see it. No, he didn't. He just walked up. Works out. Me personally, I would have flashed the back of boxes, but he's just better than me. Just shoot him. Why blind him? Great lurk from Scooter Boy. Yeah, holy shit. He stays in window. Lets the two aggress past him. Yeah. See, I mean, this is what I was suggesting to do earlier. I think it's important to be intentional. Can I pause? It's important to be intentional with each utility use, not placing Astra Smokes on A long to beta push, then posting 2 to hold A main push. I understand what you're saying, John Dario. But against this team, against Impulse, you don't bait pushes. They just push. You think Ika's not holding W? Ika holds W. You don't need to bait a push. They're just going to do it anyway. That's what I'm saying, Cakes. Having the star there is great. Because you can pick it up later and use it later. Yeah, Scooter Boy made a great play here. I really loved him going into window and then coming back out. Yeah, he hears you guys run past him. He comes back out. He was a little slow, so he only gets the 1. Nick is able to get out, but at that point it's 4v1. Run into a trip real quick. Gets fault lined. I see what you're talking about. Give me a Sky Flash. No, just getting spammed. Nice kill. Didn't know that Magic Man was there. I haven't been noticing a lot of Magic Man's fragging, but his util is always placed in pretty annoying spots, like annoying for the enemies, and that's what you want to do as Cypher. Yeah, he had a trip there a while ago that caught. Fuck it. That trip's nice. Okay. Ika on top of mid window. I don't think they've ever tried to start by peeking window. So this is just a hard read. Now you're flashing short. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I like to see. The smoke on long, and then the flash going through short, and the dog going through short. I don't know if the dog was necessary that soon, but that's what I like to see, because then you're going up both, and you're not synergying your util. So that's a nice round. And yet, fuck it was in his spot. I don't think he had actually been scouted yet at this point. I don't think that Outlaws had any idea he was there. I mean, he checks it, but... Okay, wait, Bonch. I'm waiting. Rewind to that Sova peak. This one? Or the round previous? Oh, the Sova peak on window. Right? Breach peak. Breach peak on Sova. So the one I just skipped away from. So Sova peaks, like, kind of peaks. Okay, A-long, yeah. So he's just crab walking. He misses the first shot. Fuck it, gets a nice headshot. Is that what you wanted to see? What was that, bro? I'm gonna assume that's what you want to see. Will do. Yeah, but like I was saying, I don't think they had ever discovered that he likes to sit there, because the round he had done it before, they rotated away, and every other round, he had fucking himself had rotated off. So he checked it, but I don't think he actually expected somebody to be there, because I do that all the time. I just lazily like, there might be someone here. All right, dog through mid, sees the Cypher up close. Is that an asterisk suck? No, I think it's just the star going down. Oh, man. You freaking hate to see it. Oh. Awful timing. That's so unlucky. Get flashed in garage. Get sucked in garage. God damn it, I'm not having fun anymore. I just look away as Sonata comes around the corner. God damn. Spam through the wall. Yeah, they're just trapped in garage at this point. And maybe still got the sight, got the slow. Yeah. That was tough. I don't know, man. The sky on garage is just getting a lot of value. I think... would it be a good idea, because I like this sky flash, but would it be a good idea to Astra smoke the right side of B, sky flash yourself in through the left side while you're working up long, and just forget garage altogether? Like, maybe put a trip so that you can't get flanked without you knowing, at least. But like, pushing the garage against the sky is just getting big value for those flashes. Would it be, I don't know, is this like viable? I'm just messing up the screen. Would it be viable to have this push and just completely omitting garage? I don't know. Just trying to throw things out there. I don't play this game. That sky flash goes deep into B. And then they just push. No, okay. Yeah. This is weird. 6-1. Mostly goodbye at this point. Very interesting. I wonder what the reason is for moving the sky over to A on this round, given how instrumental the sky was for... It's probably just a hard read that they're probably not going garage or mid again. Ooh, Scooter Boy. Nice shot. John Dario trades it out. What was he still doing there? No, he re-peaked it and just lost the fight. Unfortunate. Seekers going through. Whoa. Seekers going through to sell a push on C, it looks like. Meanwhile, they Cypher ult and work their way into A. Oh man, but Jandar is already up in heaven with great positioning. It's not like I get to kill pushing through CT. How are you still awake? EST, I'm guessing? Ooh, that's a good kill on the lurkers. It's always funny when lurkers meet. Yeah. That was a good spot to hold from. Night John Dario 1. Sorry, I missed Dunk Diddy going off here. What happened here? Seekers out of heaven. They dropped out. Okay, yeah. Just double drop out of heaven. Absolutely blew up Magic Man, but Dunk Diddy was still there. Flashes himself. We don't talk about that. Very patient maybe kill. Oh, off the Seeker info. Yeah. Yeah, nice. And then gets a res from it. Because cakes. Interesting. You're all good, Knight. Good night, John Dorio. Sleep tight. Breach ult from that far back. Just playing for time. It works. Everyone dies to the bomb. I missed these rounds, so this is new to me. That's funny. Did he... Yeah, I guess he did need the ult. He didn't really need to re-peek it, though. Just based on time. But, whatever. Well, not whatever, because when you're down 6-2, you probably need as much money as you can get. Yeah, look, he doesn't have a gun now. Unfortunate. I'm super bad at, like, predicting money and, like, you know, what's the money situation going to be like next round, round after that, round after that. It's not something I'm used to. Fuck it, already very aggressive, and Ika. I'm guessing they both just walked up their respective lanes. Let's see. Yeah. Try peeking window. Slow walking up long. Scooter Boy's holding it. He's waiting. I mean, he's holding short. Ooh. That's a good sky flash. I think it got... Yeah, fuck it. But they still have no idea that Iga's here. Oh, Scooter Boy gets him. That's huge. That could have been really bad. Because then with maybe holding his back window, I think he gets out for free there. Sky Flash going into B. Very good. Another one going into garage. But now they're going to get railed by Jondario's Sky Flashes. Nope. They decide to go elsewhere. And they still get caught by one. Frickin' Sky, man. And Fuck It has been very patient. Is still chilling in A site. He's gonna get two here, isn't he? Oh, yeah, he's got the trigger discipline. He only gets one, and then the Astro Wall comes down. But he's not cleared out, and now he can get his team into sight because he's still there. Gets a kill fully blind. Fuck this game. And now there's no time to plant. And they know where he is. That was really well played by Fuck It. Yeah. This hold by Fuck It was everything. The trigger discipline, and then him getting out of that spot alive and allowing John Dario and maybe to get into sight here is huge. Because, like, pushing through an Astro Wall is a fucking nightmare. But if you only have to be concerned with one of the angles, like, look at where both of them are facing. Because this line is covered by Fuck It, because he's still alive, all they have to do is look this way coming out. Yeah. It's very strange for somebody to just be there after the entire round goes down and just be like, hey, I'm still here. Don't mind me in my little corner. But it worked out. Yeah, and then hides behind the box, and then his teammates are into sight by then. Magic Man's too little too late. It was 3 live on site, so... Yeah, that was literally just a Fuck It round right there. Crimworm being the most adorable hype man in chat ever. Let's go, Master Crimworm. Alright. 7-2. Cake still with the judge, even though he could upgrade. You love to see it. Wait, what the... Do you think he has a judge because he has 600 ping? Did anyone else see that? Oh my god. 840. Whew. He probably couldn't even buy the better gun. Just the game wouldn't let him. No, judge is fine. Judge is needs a nerf. Wow. 5-man up C long. 5-man up C long, and they don't clear the close angles. Yeah, they flash deep, and then Dunk Diddy walks in to flash back left of sight, and yeah, that was just unfortunate. It was unfortunate that there were 2 people. Does need a nerf? I think so. Don't look at that. What happened, Cakes? What happened? You downloading porn? What's going on there? Yeah, that was a very unfortunate round where they used utility to clear here and here, and then just sort of forgot about everything here and here, which is where they were. So I think a sky flash that dets over the top of boxes solves all those problems, right? Like, you can just send it up into the sky and dead it over boxes. I think, right? It might not get people, like, just under box, like right here. So I would try and dead it over the boxes, but, like, still behind it, so it gets people this side of sight. And then I would use a breach flash to get this top red bit. And I think that's the same amount of utility. Anything except garage cross, yeah. So I think that's the same amount of utility for clearing, or for flashing sight, but you actually get these short angles that they were holding, and then probably just an Astra smoke there, I think. But yeah, that's almost a really good sight take. It's like very minor adjustments away from being like 2 free kills, 5 into sight. So getting up long was really good. It's just everything after that sort of fell apart. And of course, Cakes had a broken gun, so, you know, how are you ever supposed to win? Sonatica op in garage. I believe he did this last round as well, and he has the star for cover if he needs to get out, it looks like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was doing this last round as well. Drone up long. Oh, that's a heck of an ult. Is that the Sinatra? Yeah. Just doing pings that go through the window. Great ult spot. Or sorry, the redacted ult. Cut the VOD. Whoa, what happened there? Itinerary bomb. Oh, just got a timing onto Ika. Maybe with an unlucky spray, one more bullet would have done it onto Astra. And just like that, all the hard work is undone. All the hard work by fuck it. Oh, but they know he's there because of the Seekers. Gets a 3rd kill. Meanwhile, Cakes is... What? What happened there? Throws a flash into B. Oh, it was the timing again. Man, that's so many. No one notices the big sucks by Astra? No. But I was talking about the Sinatra ult where he has his lineups, so he goes from here. He goes here and here and I think here. And it's like blind, and you just go off the tags of your first hit. So I'm guessing they got tags off the first hit, got sucked, and then got the follow-up based on that. Is that what happened? Did I notice your suck? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not an Astra player. I'm not looking for stuff like that. But yeah, it was unlucky timing on the garage push as well for Itinerary. Yeah. Plug it with a 4K. Very nice. And then at this point, it's like 9-2. It's like, well, we got to do something. Let's just walk up mid. Yeah, I was watching this one. So he just walks up mid with a Spectre. Sonatica is opping because he hasn't been scouted out for that yet. Freeze kill of his life. I don't even think... Yeah, don't even need to use the star there because there's nobody else following. I like that op spot off the box. And now this is just a tough round to open up. Because if you're playing a heavy flash comp, you need flashes. Oh, another op kill. Just on Scooter down long, yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. You can't smoke everything. But you should have smoked something. Your Astra's here. Nothing goes down. Just free or dry peeking. I'm gonna give Scooter the benefit of the doubt and say he didn't have dart up or drone. Oh my god, what is that nonsense? What is this nonsense? I mean, I guess that's just... What the hell are you doing? He's just trying to shoot his gun. What the fuck is this? What is this? He lost his mind. What is any of this? He gets a good focused kill right before the flash comes off. He controls the spray really well. And then he just loses his mind. He just blasts the damn box. He flashes himself, and then he walks out with the flash in his hand. Bah! Got him. Oh, what am I doing? But it doesn't matter, because fuck, it's on the case. He was shell-shocked. Did the cabbage come out of his screen and shell-shock him IRL? He's just going crazy. Blasting the fuck out of that box. Oh, that's a great moment. I mean, Dunk Diddy's still having a decent game, even though it's 2-10. What an animal of a player. Fuck, it's got a nice lineup. Doesn't bother to break the recon dart because he was too busy with his own lineup that he doesn't even go for. Getting high on whatever the flashes are made out of. Yeah, it's definitely some green haze. I just want to highlight this message in chat. I'm not going to read it. Just want to point out that it's there. It's just there. For your viewing pleasure. Thank you, Master Grimworm. Oh, damn. Fuck it with another 4K? I mean, it's pistol, I don't... Oh, I do need to pay attention. This is their second ever pistol win. Let's go Impulse. Oh, it was a recall. Straight dash into the wall. Fuck it, picking up the slack. Wow. Yeah, fuck it's just hitting his shots with the classic. Oh, Itinerary gets scouted out. He thought he could scoot around the dart, I bet, before the pulse went off. Ooh, Scooter Boy with some clean shots. Now he's getting a little silly with it. He's going all the way behind. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't win those. That's tough. Okay. All right. I like this Cypher on C more than on A, but Cypher's versatile in that way. But I like Cypher's ability to just lock down C. I think it's Dapper. Dapper loves to just put his camera somewhere up here, and then they play full retake on C. And then he can play in garage or something, or like here. That's my personal opinion on Cypher on C, and that's my analysis for this round, so I'm going to check out for the rest of it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, that was just Ika holding W as Scooter was holding back. And then he has no idea that he's going to be all the way up here. He's just not ready. He almost gets a quick scope off, which, let's look at Ika's HP. Do I care? I'm not sure I care. Yeah, he might have lived it anyway. I'm not sure if he had armor or not. Yeah, they're just holding W. Itinerary is busy trying to heal, so he didn't get a timing to get flashes into garage, and as a result, this is what happens. I love how Fuck is just nowhere to be found. He didn't gain space the entire round. He was literally just chilling. He was lurking. This is great. He almost doesn't move. He's watching window. Let me go back and watch A. No one there. Still no one there. Okay, I guess I'll join my team on the other side of the map. And he misses the cross. Oh my god. So why were you waiting there the whole time? That's funny. Oh, and he loses that. Unfortunate. Did he just blind send that through? Did that hit where he meant it to? Yeah, I think it did. So that clears out like behind sight. I think it's long enough to get the whole thing. Ika actually decided to break his control key so he would never use it. Did he break his S key as well? I need mouse and I need W. That's all I need. There was a TF2 joke about WM1 pyros, and I feel like Ika is the Valorant equivalent of that. I didn't watch the end of that round. It's just a... We don't talk about that. I mean, it is a 3-on-3. How did it get to that? Oh, right, because the fuck it kill in mid. And then Cakes is just chilling in garage, doing what he does best. Yeah, he's ready for that. John Dario just no-scoping with the frickin' Marshall. He does that. I'm not sure if the sky heard him. I think it did. Yeah, because they're marking him, so they know no one's caught. And then Ika has, again, just walked up long. What? He just does it, man. Now he has knives. Now he's feeling himself. He's just going on a little adventure. We don't need to plant. We're just going to frag. Judge in garage. We like that. Love to see it. And then just going to get sky flashed into oblivion. Yep. Okay. I mean, I don't think this is winnable. Catches somebody with his utility out, but Ika returns from his fantastic voyage to find the final kill of the map and the series. First map was way more competitive. This one, it just seemed like the sky was too much to deal with on the T side for Outlaws, and then by the time it switched, it was probably a mental booming kind of thing. I don't know how storied and experienced of a team Bawking Outlaws is, but I mean, that's a tough half to recover from. It's 10-2. And yeah, it was literally just based on, I mean, you can even see in the scoreboard, it was based on the heroics of John Dario's Sky. First map was very hype. First map had a lot of clutch plays too, from both teams. I still can't stop thinking about that Dunk Diddy ult clutch from heaven. That was great. Alright, that was fun. Oh, and then Mr. Casta. Are these real gamers in the background? Or is this like a green screen? This is awesome. This reminds me of a thing they used to have behind my house before it was exposed to be like a money laundering thing. It happens. Anyway, that was very fun. So I think takeaway... I don't know if I should do like notepads or something. No, I don't want to do that. I think takeaway on split for Outlaws, I think Dunk Diddy needs to, relish that he is the fragger, and he needs to do his like teammate setup plays, like the aftershocks and the fault lines, from closer to his team, so that he can swing on it as well as his team. I think overall communication for Outlaws needs a little bit of a tweak, because it seems like some people are autopiloting a couple of their abilities. And then Impulse, I think a lot of it is Ika's aggression gets them so much value that I think they need to sort of fully play into it a little. A lot of the rounds they lost, I think, was a lot of like getting clutched on, and I think if they play a little tighter together, they prevent that from happening. So, but at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it, Cakes and Maybe's sort of passive decisive plays got a lot of value as well. Basically, I need Fuck It to not be in Narnia. That's what I want from Impulse on both maps. Especially, like, being in Narnia is fine, As a Sova, I would say it's less fine. I think Sova's probably best with his team. Like, in the back of his team for sure, but with his team. It's a good playstyle, just not for Sova. Cakes, I'm sorry for not noticing more of your sucks. I feel like your Astra, it didn't make a lot of flashy plays, which is sort of your style. But that means that I didn't notice anything wrong, so that means you're good. And, like, obviously, when you have Ika on your team holding W, not everyone needs to be a hero. So that's good synergy, I think. And then on Outlaws, I really just want to see a little more variety in hey man, stop being right. Sorry. I want to see more variety in defensive setups on Split from Outlaws, because I remember it must have been like 6 or 7 rounds in a row with Magic Man putting the Killjoy utility in the same spot and the alarm bot getting broken every single round, and the turret getting like insta broken because it was on the same ledge. And I don't think he ever tried to play contact, or I don't think anybody ever tried to play contact off the turret. And I think Killjoy utility is a little too valuable to just autopilot and put where you think it should be every single round. I think you have to make adaptations to your setups based on the opponents. So, I mean, they did it with their Sage on Split, but you know Ika's an incredibly aggressive player. Like, start putting your turret and your alarm bot in weird spots to catch him pushing down weird extremities, right? And I think all the value he gets from getting behind people and getting random frags out of nowhere just goes away because now you know he's there. So yeah, I think when you have a raid boss versus raid boss team like this, it is a very viable strategy to just try and hard counter theirs and let Dunk Diddy frag. So those are my final thoughts. Yeah, it was a fun series. I didn't get to watch Map 2 live, didn't really pay attention here because it was sort of a booming, but it is what it is. I'm excited for the finals on Friday, next Friday. So yeah, very fun. Alright, I think I'm going to go play some video games. I will save the VOD for those that want to see it as soon as I figure out how. Adios.